Hi, Mike.
Okay, great. Hi.
Michael,
How are you
greetings,
guys
my
doing today?
friend. We are well. We are ready to take over
Right.
the world.
Yes.
I was curious if you guys had anything that you've always wanted to do with these characters or over with the broader Warners that you ever wanted to try, or maybe something was recorded that never made it to air.
Gosh, I, I've always wanted to maybe do like some kind of alternate universe episode to show what kind of world the world would be if Brain did succeed in taking over the world.
Excellent.
That always interested me, but then then we'd lose the through line of the show, which is Brain can succeed, and we have
Yeah.
to come back and plan for tomorrow night.
I've always been very interested in the idea of doing a feature with Pinky and the Brain because I obviously have a selfish interest in the whole experience, but I like Mo, we've been doing this a long time, and I really believe that Pinky and the Brain um, have both the pedigree and the strength of their characters and the way they relate that it could be a movie. So that's something I'd be very excited about.
Are there any songs this season that you can tease for the audience?
There are actually a couple of songs. I wish I could. Well, let's put
I'll
it this.
leave it to my friend who can sing
Yeah,
to
well, Mo
discuss
sings
this.
actually very well. He
No,
just
I don't so much carry a tune as bop it over the head and drag it. But
you do very well, but there are a couple of really wonderful specific Pinky and the Brain episodes. One of which is the Brain. It's a Groundhog Day reference homage, and it's really quite excellent. And then there's also an episode that's kind of a sister episode to the Pinky and the Brain Christmas special from a million years ago, which I can speak for Mo and say it is both our favorite episode from the first batch. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in terms of music. There's an Animaniacs Yakko Wacko and Dot song to motivate Santa. So anytime you can light a fire under the big red guy, it's always good for your Christmas present circumstance.
In the original show, you always had a certain satirical bent, but do you get a sense that now that you're at Hulu, that you have a more creative freedom? Do the writers feel like they could kind of be a little bit sharper and more pointed in their commentary?
this iteration of the show,
Yeah.
in terms of at least the Pinky and the Brain part, which is the only part I play a part in, they have honored the time that's gone by since the OG series
Right.
and this series, so that Brain has spent literally 22 years not succeeding in taking over the world. I think this Brain is crankier. He's more bitter. He's less likely to, use some silly, uh, distracting type plan, like the infundibulator that made people with loose chains magnetically stick to the ground while we stepped into the breach and take over the world. Where's the breach? I mean, this Brain is ready to use death rays. I mean, he's ready to be militaristic. He's militaristic, sick and tired of having not taken over the world for the past 22 years. So he's got more of an edge.
Thanks
Okay.
so much.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Bye
Take
bye.
care.